step right up, hurry, hurry! See the spectacular display of might and smarts in the Dawnmination Circus. I am the mighty Mad Vyking.
And I'm dangerous Dirk Mahoney, canyon jumping extraordinaire.
Canyon jumping my ass. The only thing you're jumping is crack on a sidewalk. Did not hurt your mother. Tonight's special carnival class is going to be a man moth who comes from outer space, donning two big, beady blue eyes and forearms against a short lady with a big temper that could use objects out of her mind out of thin air.
Be glad Miniantoinette wasn't around to hear you say that. I'd feel sorry for your shins. Miniantoinette is for sure a hot-headed woman with telekinesis powers. She got those powers after finding out during her cheerleader days back in high school and used it for a life of crime. Her signature move is the mental impact.
And we have Man Moth. Man Moth is a human-moth hybrid that crashed into Earth back in 1966. He has weapons ranging from ones of mass destruction to just simple laser beam rifles. His signature move is the Void Ball. That's the info on these two fighters. Now we take you to Finny backstage. Finny?
G'day, Corny Callbars. I'm here backstage, behind this little tent to talk to the two fighters. First, we got Man Moth. You got any particular set of skills to wow the audience without bringing a beast that want to kill us?
Oh, I may have a few surprises up my little sleeve, but I will not promise what is going to happen at tonight's fight.
I'll take your word for it, but I'm still watching your ass. Got anything to say about Miniantoinette?
Mad Moth will see to it that Gremlin will be seeing miniature little stars when I'm done with her. If I win, I promise not to feed her to Flagathos. He gets really moody with all his treats.
Alrighty then. Now we have Miniantoinette. How are you? Ow! Joke's on you. These are steel-toed boots. Why'd you stomp on me like that, lass?
Target practice? How else am I gonna beat this bug with a nasally accent? I might as well to get the front and side of a car just to make him end up more dead than a love bug in the front of someone's bumper in a hot summer day.
Really specific, but okay. By the way, this is circus related, so we don't have the funds to get a car here.
When there's a will, there's a way, you fish on steroids. I can make that shit happen.
First off, I'm natural, you can't. Second off, we'll see if you're really gonna do the whole windshield wiper thing and that's what you're going for. That's fit for the interviews. Back to you, minute, Dirk. Seriously, does it look like I do steroids or something, you daft cunt?
Jinky, Finny. Coming up soon is the circus match in Dawnmination.
Ladies and gentlemen, bugs and ghouls and plenty of other species abound, welcome to the Dawnmination Circus. I, Pogoman the Ringmaster, shall reveal our two special glamorous guests tonight that will wow you with their expertise in agility and strength. First, on the right side of the ring with one win, is the dubious short lady with a tall list of names to call anybody, and following it up with her psychic powers, Miniantoinette. And on the other side, with one win, is the being from outer space with the powers of making things appear out of thin air with his electronics, Man Moth.
Okay, you two, keep it fair, keep it clean. Oh, and just between you guys and myself, if you see a clown car run, we just got clowns for this, but they're not those clowns that we ordered just last second. Shake.
I'm gonna make you look like a circus freak when I'm done with you, you bug.
Wise words, coming from a small little chew toy.
Let the circus begin!
First round has started. Miniantoinette just ran to the side to grab a few colorful balls and started to juggle with them with her mind. Now she's throwing them like the speed of a bullet right at Man Moth. Man Moth's fighting back by grabbing a spare ball trampoline to reflect them back to Miniantoinette. She's ducking and weaving from the balls until one of them smacked her in the face.
Man Moth's using that time to transform the trampoline into something with his gun. He's turned it into a mechanical lion.
for my performance, I will allow this mechanical lion to chase after my assistant.
That Nicolayan just charged right at Miniantoinette as she was recovering from that smack to the face. Miniantoinette dodged at the right time as that lion was about to claw her in half. She's getting chased around by that big cat until she managed to stop it with a spare whip that was laying on the floor.
Bad lion, bad!
Looks like Miniantoinette is taming the lion with that whip, straightening it up just to make it do what it tells it to do. She's pointing right at Man Moth for the lion to charge right at him.
And that lion just pounced right at Man Moth and chomped him whole. Man Moth's trying to fight back by pushing its jaws away with his little arms and legs.
Oh, no you don't. For my next trick, I shall make this small lion transform into a small kitten.
Oh, now that lion turned into a small mechanical cat. Miniantoinette killed the robot cat! Someone call!
Remember what I said about PETA, Mr. Viking?
But it's a mechanical cat.
Shut up! Ow! It's a robot kitty. It's not like it has feelings.
Okay, wow. Rude of you to say that since we have Alto wrestling with us. What, are you going to say that sharks don't have any feelings to and piss Finny off?
Are you gonna pull up more tricks on your sleeve or are you gonna fight me?
Now Miniantoinette is using her psychic powers to make up a pair of big hands just to grab onto Man Moth and fling him over to a bunch of random circus stuff in the corner of the room. She's dragging him back out to see that Man Moth is stuck on a wooden circle. She's spinning Man Moth around and around. Oh no, I know what she's about to do.
Hey, wanna play Slash the Bug in Half?
Is this even legal? Miniantoinette's playing with Man Moth's life by making a bunch of psychic throwing knives and throwing them one around Man Moth. She's teasing the scared Man Moth. Throwing knives are close to his arms and legs, almost shanking the side of his stomach with one, but only hitting his hoodie. She got one more and she's aiming carefully. It hit his head, and I pierced his head!
Oh, whoops! Did I do that?
Oh, you thought that was the end of me?
What?
I managed to create a small decoy within a spare millisecond to save me. All that while eating a bag full of popcorn.
I can't believe this! That Man Moth that got knifed in the head was a decoy all this time. The real Man Moth was right behind it.
You're lucky, you small gremlin.
That's the first round. We'll be back with the second round of Dawnmination.
Swept away by a hawk or something right away here holding my arms like that. What happened to common courtesy? I said Chopper's do a better job of lifting people to safety than your mods do it. Ow! Ow, why did you let him here that way? This is bullshit! Okay, I'll shut up.
Welcome to the temple of our matron. Our fellow brothers and sisters of the stone protect what is precious to us, the hearts and minds of our people, through the faith of our goddess's kind heart.
But isn't she a bad goddess or something? What, did the whole funny incident flew over your heads or something?
This was before we realized this was her devious spirit in flesh form, Mortal Friday. We expected Eris to appear soon before her good counterpart, Yam, arose within another form. Have you any idea if she has?
I think it was a garden snake. Charles said something along the lines about coil shuffling and it resembles a reptile, and we figured my pet snake is that.
You could be right. Right now, we servants of the temple shall believe your story, since it did involve mortal Charles, as we have worked with him before. Before you present them with the ruby, hear our story. Hear the tale of our matron of the two spirits. With her voice, our matron drew light. Within light, she created shadow, thus created life. In order to maintain life, she created our world, Obadiah. She bore 2 children, a queen of waters and a king of the earth. They constructed the lands for various species to exist. Thus, they created our kind, the true sons and daughters of the matron. A subspecies was born without the flight of the water queen and the skin of the earth god, but was quick with their ways of inventing contraptions not of our kind. In order to make new objects, they took resources from Obadiah with a mighty tool and never gave something back in return. This hurt our matron to the point where she had enough. She bellowed a mighty cry, making the Water Queen and the Earth King cry in anguish as she forced them to destroy all the lands of Obadiah. The first Stone King, Primus, saved our ancestors through exile to the highest mountains for 7 days. The wrath of the matron was quelled after the Water Queen and the Earth King bore a deity made of a shiny jewel that quickly split the souls of the matron and encapsulated her old body, leaving her as 2 souls. Thus, the benevolent soul of Yam was encased in a shiny ruby, and the wrathful soul was inside the scale like the stone of Eris. Legends have told of her return through means of symbols across the land she walks in. The matron of life never shuffled its coil after her downfall. Her body is immortal as she sheds her old skin. Thus spoke Yamaris.
Wow. Can you shorten that to like a Cliff Note video or something? Or like one of those like low attention span TikTok videos?
Foolish mortal in your attention spans. We pity you. We expect you to realize that if you were to neutralize the threat coming from Eris, you must find a mortal body of neutral strength for its host. I presume that garden snake you had was supposed to be the vessel for Eris. But thanks to your efforts, you took that vessel away from her. We have a scroll in mind for you to use in order for her to regain a much powerful form. Attach the vessel to that snake, speak our words, and the soul of Yam shall burst from the snake and regain her true strength of our kind.
Okie dokie. What the hell are these words?
Charles will know, but for now, you must go and fulfill the destiny of our benevolent matron.
Yeah, sure. But I don't have a car and nothing to drive off with.
We have a teleportation device. Go through the portal, take a right, and it's right underneath the statue of a big gargoyle with 2 arms. You can't miss it.
Oh, thanks.
Don't mention it.
Alright, got the ruby, got a big old scroll. Time to head back to the lab. Baby up, gargoyle.
Welcome back to the second round. What we've seen so far is Miniantoinette putting her psychic powers to the test to send a bunch of balls at Man-Moth, while Man-Moth sicked a mechanical lion made out of a trampoline. We almost saw a real-life murder, with Miniantoinette flinging throwing knives at Man-Moth's head, but realized it was just a fake one.
And so we haven't seen the best part of a circus match. Clowns! Send in these silly clowns already!
What's so special about these clowns that you want to see them?
What? They're funny and they do tricks. What do you think they are? Homicidal freaks with a freakishly weird bloodlust?
Now you're just making people with calrophobia feel uneasy.
Do you have... whatever that word is, whatever it means.
Me? Fear of clowns? Nah. You don't see me afraid of Captain Fantastic, do you?
No?
Then there's your answer.
It is now time for my grand finale.
The second round has started. Miniantoinette just whistled for something on one side of the ring, only to realize that it was an elephant. It's stomping towards the ring and charged right after Man Moth. It's stomping the hell out of Man Moth until he managed to get out of there. Oof. He's getting trampled yet again underneath that elephant until a cloud of dust is filling the air.
Now that elephant's looking scared for whatever it found from the floor. It's a rat. It walked right at the elephant, closer and closer to the elephant, said screw it, and ran off.
Let's see here. Ooh, this will do just fine.
Now Man Moth grabbed something. He's got a toy car. It said, "Crank me" on the side, and Man Moth used the toy crank to make the car go. It's whizzing around in the ring until it stopped midway. Oh, is it the clowns? Oh man, it's about to get really, really goofy.
Hey, Carnival fans! Wanna have fun? Just scream one fancy word and that is... Run!
What the hell? I thought we ordered clowns, not killer clowns. Where's the receipt for this? Let me see. Oh, Valhalla, we got the wrong clowns. We were going to order some from the Carnival Clown Outlet. We get them from Carnival Clown Outlet.
Well, at least we have a way of defending ourselves if things go awry.
Using guns and swords.
Nope, an emergency pillow fort. Ah, memory foam pillows.
Hey, let me add. Oh, this does feel nice. What is it, Circus brand?
Run, 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 as fast as you can. You cannot hide from me. I'm the Ginger Boogeyman.
You serious, you freaking psychopath? Clowns? Screw this, I'm out of here.
Looks like Miniantoinette didn't like the look of these clowns as she climbed up on a ladder leading to the tightrope on top. Those clowns are coming right after, climbing on that ladder at breakneck speed. She's running off to the tightrope, being as careful as she can.
Slow and steady wins the race. The race to die.
That gingerbread clown just grabbed one end of the tightrope and is shaking it to throw Miniantoinette off balance. She slipped, but grabbed onto the tightrope for dear life. Man Moth is using that time to aim that big cannon and setting a ring of fire close to it.
With the right momentum and aim, I'm sure to win this match with a breeze.
Just as that chainsaw clown leaped forward, Miniantoinette with the trapeze swing. Miniantoinette slapped it back with a big psychic hand, sending it down in free fall. She's flipping around and around on that string until she leapt back up in the air to get her 2 feet right back on it. The gingerbread clown just trapezed itself into the chainsaw clown to save it. These clowns are about to swing back to Miniantoinette.
Smile, damn you, smile!
Miniantoinette used brute strength to grab a hold of the two clowns right at the last second and threw them right after Man Moth.
Ladies and gentlemen, with the final trick, I shall launch these two clowns at my assistant in a death-defying moment of the century.
Those two clowns got into the cannon that Man Moth aimed right at Miniantoinette and shot them right after her.
Ah, crap.
And she's out of here. She got herself smack dab in the face with those two clowns before finally falling down on the floor. Man Moth wins.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Man Moth.
Thank you, you're too kind.
And despite using your telekinetic powers for that Reaper fight, at least you gave out some good effort. I was concerned for you after these clowns. Oh dear. Oh, these clowns are dead. Oh well, never liked them. Was good seeing you fight them, mate.
I should have used the windshield wipers on that bug.
With the circus match out of the way, the next match will be in October
19th.
with a special fight, Gothic Sword against his sidekick, Weapon Master. This will determine if Weapon Master is higher in power than Gothic Sword, or she'll end up needing stitches after she gets wounded by him.
Who knows? It may be a tie for that matter.
That's the... What the hell is a peanut? Dirk, did you grab this emergency pillow from a concession stand or something? Why are there circus peanuts coming out of this thing?
Well, I did miss this pillow fort when I was visiting a place where they hold the animals. I guess these pillows were originally used as the peanut bags, and they forgot to take one out.
Weird. At least we could be able to send it back just in case an elephant wants to munch on some. That's the match for tonight. I'm Mad Viking.
And I'm Dirk Mahoney. Ow.
And this was Dawnmination. Stay safe. Good night. Night.